up? Austin.
What up?
I got scared.
How you guys doing this evening?
How are you doing?
I am very well. I first want to commend Donna. Like, your patience is outstanding. Usually, when I tune into the show, everybody's like flying through. You really taking the time to hear about people. Alexa,
You yelling at Alexa like it's a Alexa. She getting on your nerves, ain't she?
she's too loud. I couldn't hear nothing. Sorry for that. So you got dating there. I guess again, your patience was outstanding. I really wanted to know how's your dating life been since having a baby. I checked you out. I did my research, and you do got a little one. Like, what you gonna do in 2-3 months when she's bigger than you? She's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do in 2 months when she's bigger than you?
I know, right? Man. I'm just trying to cherish the time that I have with her right now. I'm trying to hold on to the little baby years.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing that. My son is 15 now.
Oh wow! How old are you?
I am 37. I'll be 38 in April.
Why are they saying? But it's so mean. Look,
that's how they do. They chill, I guess.
They said they're ready
to the rah-rah. You know, they come on here. They want my.
They looking for the embarrassment and all that.
In and out.
Okay, so what is your relationship like with your child's mother?
Fuck her.
What you said?
I said fuck her.
Don't say that. Don't say that. That's a red flag for me.
Like, I still have the greatest love for her. We just different people. She's actually my ex-wife. You know, we were together for 10 years.
You started off like F her. Why?
Because she's just anti. No matter what I do, what I try to get, like, the co-parenting thing together, it just don't roll like that.
I mean, so never say fuck the person that brought your child into the world, right? Never say that.
That's fair enough.
But I can understand where you're coming from because there are some problematic women out there. I'm not going to sit here and jump on the women's side automatically because I don't know your situation. But never say F her if she gave you your blessing.
She did do that. You are absolutely right about that. She's a great mom. She does.
The women is not feeling you. They like pineapple.
They not. I don't know why. Pineapple, get rid of me.
I'm not going to do that. I want to hear you out.
Hear me out. What are we talking about? What's next? I see you like to eat. You carried that pregnancy well. You was out and about even then.
Oh, he did his research for real, Melly.
You know,
okay, what's your sign?
A lot of people don't do that. You have, 3 days to come check it out? I did it tonight in 10 minutes waiting to come on air.
What's your sign? All right, Novi.
Novi.
Hold on. Stop the press. Novi done donated $300 to the live.
My man is doing it.
I might see, and it was a guy on here that I asked him, what's the most he spent on a date? Boy said 110.
You shouldn't have told him.
Novi spent $300 on
$300 just watching the show.
Thank you, Novi. So
I say my life story. It's so much more to my life than just my ex-wife and my son.
So let me hear it. What you do for a living?
I chef. I've been chefing for 20 years. I'm honestly over it. Right now, I'm practicing, I guess, for my next career. My original passion was architecture and design, engineering. I always imagined having gotten to that trap of the kitchen because you're young, you get in there, you're drinking, you're fucking, you're out, you're partying, that I could come back to drawing later in life. So now I'm back there. I'm ready to get back into my designs. I'll skip the whole studio efforts and all that. I'll probably just do electrical engineering, do contracting and construction, things like that. I'm renovating my house. Like I said,
you're in your
practice project house. Yes. Okay.
So would you call yourself a real estate investor? Because you called it practice.
It's practice, yes. I actually looked that up last night. I'm thinking about real estate. I don't know. I wouldn't say I would be committed. It's interesting to me. I do, again, love design. It's something I could excel at. But real estate, maybe. I'll pay the $800 for the course. See how it goes. If I renew, I renew. If I don't,
Austin,
be it.
Austin, question for you. Did you cheat on
Yes.
your wife?
No, I did not. It was I mean, it was just a change in personalities. We had a plan going in. Our son was planned, the marriage was planned, but we were very young at the time. I did first year and a half of college. When I met her, she was still in high school. She finished her last year of high school in my house.
Oh, you like them young, huh?
I was young as well. I was, we got a 3 year age gap, but
Okay.
those 3 years were those 3 years. And again, after we got married, she started working for herself, making her own money. Bootsy was
Doing
pumping
what?
out that
I'm curious.
INTP. I don't even want to get into her business like that. But
You're
that's
right.
ultimately what changed it. She had a new state of mind. It was more about her, things of that nature. But I wanted to know, like, how has the new baby changed your perspective on dating? Do you look for different qualities? Do you have that future
So my
vision
daughter
of
is my obsession, right?
right?
Anybody that's in my life has to treat her like a queen. Not necessarily do anything for her, but understand how important she is to me. And that's all.
Or now, how would that go? How I guess you have a time. Have you dated much since you've had her?
No, not really. I like I said earlier, I have been avoiding men. I have been. I get DMs. I get, guys try to talk to me sometimes, and I've been avoiding it. I've been shutting it down. So this is like actually dating for me. Like this right here, this live is what it is since I've had her.
I find myself trapped like that too. I'll meet a person, I'll date for a while, and then I have to start really thinking about my son and how that corresponds with that future and that side of things. I mean, at 15, he's like, whatever, dad, do what you do. But I do have an adopted daughter now, and that gets into a whole nother realm of she ain't even your real kid. Why are you
That's so
still talking
sweet
to a mother? You
though.
must be fucking.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's why.
sweet.
It is. It's not her
I want to
fault
be a
me and the mom
foster
didn't
mom when
work
I hit
out.
my 40s.
One more time.
I want to be a foster mom when I hit my 40s. Not right now. I'm very busy. I got, but I want to dedicate, and I want to be a foster mom to older children.
Right. That's good. Cause
No V.
goddamn, give it to him.
Look, no V. It's a lot of my DMs, bro.
No,
He's talking about a heavy vibe. Like these are
wow.
people with children. People with children date different. Novi, you got to understand that.
You're right.
These are real considerations that people don't take it. Melly, is this your
That's
first
why with the last guy, I
woman with
pineappled
child?
him because he don't like Texas, and I have a daughter. I don't need you to be calling me randomly trying to hold a 15 minutes, 20-minute conversation. You gotta text me first. I'm a mom, and I work with other children, and I gotta communicate with parents all day. So,
Right.
like you said, you date a certain way when you have kids, and you're right about that. But I don't want people to be under the impression that once you have a kid, you can't date or your life is over. Because you can. You just got to have the healthy balance.
Healthy balance is a long road to travel down.
As long as the person you're dating understands. Okay, I'm kicking shit over. Like, as long as the person you're dating understands that your child comes first or your children comes first.
People don't get that. I ain't even gonna go there. We talking about you still.
Look, I admire when someone wants to share their experiences because it lets me know. It's like I'm meeting you where you're at.
Right. Well, to that point, there was a young woman I was dating, and she happened to have children as well. And her whole thing was, I wouldn't put it on the princess thing, but she wanted to be my everything, and that's a red flag for me already. Like, you cannot be my everything. Children, if I didn't have children or not, you got to have your own life, your own world. I think she was using the example of her mom and her new stepdad, where it was just them. They closed out the rest of the world. It was just them two doing everything together. I think the real problem for me was her expectation to love her children as if they were my own but to
Too
cut
fast.
off this young little girl that I had a relationship. She was like, "That's not your kid. You need to forget about her."
X her out.
Exactly. She was
Don't
gone.
do
That was easy.
'Cause-
That was an easy decision. She brought in her peaches to
Absolutely.
do that as
Good
well.
father. I
So,
respect you a lot,
I missed what part of
Austin.
New York you from. What part of New York were you from?
All over. Like I said, I went to elementary school in every borough. So if you can imagine that, my mom moved a lot when I was a kid. So I've lived in Staten Island. I lived in Brooklyn. Mostly, I would say I'm from Brooklyn, Queens.
Word. I'm from the Bronx originally, so.
My last address was in the Bronx.
Your last address was in the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx. BX all day.
I've lived all over New York. I could tell you all the train lines, where they go, how they go.
I ain't worried about New York anymore. I left New York. I'm done with New York. I don't even think I could ever live there again.
Where you live now?
I'm in North Carolina now. I just left Pennsylvania. I wasn't living there, but my family is from there. My mom and her family. We just celebrated her 70th birthday out there.
Ooh, I like that. I like family orientation.
Is that big for you? You have
yes.
4 brothers, you said?
I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters.
4 and 3 sisters. Damn.
I'm
Where
the
are
oldest
you
of
at
8.
in the pecking order?
The oldest. So I learned my
youngest.
responsibility early.
Yes. Well, see, I'm the youngest of 4, the only boy. But
Oh, you've
my
been
oldest
spoiled.
sister, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Donna,
But my-
I'm sorry, Donna. Question: Are you interested in Austin? The chat is
It's a
saying
great
you're not-
conversation that we can continue in the DM. How about that?
We can do that.
All right.
We got to keep the people happy. I have a great evening.
Yes, they're like, we gotta go. We got more people. So this is not
Night,
a
ladies.
pineapple. This is just
Melly, when you ready, you tell me when you're ready to.
no. I mean, I want you to have your conversation. It's just the chat is still full. We've been on.
No,
for
I'm
almost
saying
2
like for the
hours.
night. When you're ready to be done for the night, you let me know.
Okay.
I'm going to go. Good night, ladies.
Good
Good
night.
night, Austin. Thank you so much.